government wants more clarification from West Virginia on a waiver to remove soda and add hot food items to the state's SNAP food assistance program. And as Anna Saunders tells us, advocates have similar questions about these proposed changes. Anna?
That's right. The waiver the state submitted has to be approved by the USDA's Food and Nutrition Service before it can start to be implemented. A document obtained by Metro News from the USDA shows they have some questions about what's included and how it will work.
Just earlier this week, Governor Patrick Morrisey was once again promoting a healthier lifestyle, unveiling a new mobile kitchen for Health Right. But he also took this time to mention that part of this health initiative is eliminating soda from SNAP and adding some hot food bar items like rotisserie chicken.
It's ensuring that there's no taxpayer subsidizing of soda. People can still have soda. I think that's important. A lot of people don't write that, but they can have it. But then what we're trying to do is have more of the hot foods, and obviously separately we're looking at more healthy bundles.
The state submitted a waiver to do this, but according to a document obtained by Metro News, the USDA, who would approve this, has some questions about how this will be implemented and informed in stores, and if the state just wants to remove soda or other drinks like carbonated water and tea. For the hot food bar items, the USDA felt there wasn't clear enough directions of what's allowed and what isn't. Kelly Allen, the executive director of the West Virginia Center on Budget and Policy, says it's these types of complex situations and questions that arise that have deterred these waivers in the past.
So I think in the past, that's been why these have not been approved, because they're not really linked to better health outcomes, and they do just create a lot of complexities for all the people involved.
Amy Jo Hutchinson, the campaign director for Moms Rising and a former SNAP recipient, is in agreement, saying it both complicates the process and puts more stigma on the poor. She said if this was really about being healthier, then the conversation should be about fully expanding SNAP rather than restricting it.
So we can afford to go out and buy those healthy foods in the grocery store. You know, like I could buy a hamburger helper for a couple of bucks that's usually on sale, but it costs me $7 for a little bag of mandarin oranges. You know, so if this is really about nutrition, then why aren't we expanding the SNAP program rather than trying to put all these policies and restrictions on it?
Allen noted that all of this is happening while Congress looks at potentially cutting SNAP, including a program, SNAP Education, that would help spread guidance and awareness about changes with the waiver if it is approved.
And I think it's important to consider this waiver in the broader context of SNAP right now. Congress is moving a bill through their process that would completely defund SNAP Ed, that would kind of upend the ability of the state to track whether this is working and educate people on it.
Now, if the waiver is approved, West Virginia would join other states like Iowa, Indiana, and Nebraska with SNAP restrictions on soda. Live in the studio, Anna Saunders, Eyewitness News.